Well, hello everyone, welcome back to Wagon Wheel Friday. Before the start of last week, we were sitting quite nicely with a strike rate of about 42%, return on investment of nearly 30% and $246 in profit. But after the end of the day, we had 6 races, only found one winner at value odds, and so our profit has fallen down to only $215 and return on investment down to just a tick under 23%. So with a strike rate below that 40% that I'm targeting, we need to do a little bit better, lift our game, I guess. The bank has been turned over almost now, $939. So by the end of this week, perhaps we will have been through the bank once, and then we can reassess how much we're going to be putting on it. The frustrating thing about last Saturday was out of the 6 races, the top selection won 4 of them. And actually looking back over the results, I'm pretty sure that the top selections have won almost half of the races that we've been investing in, and the return on investment is well over 100%. So, perhaps looking for the value bets is one way of going about it, but at the moment, top selections are doing really, really well. Again, I think because perhaps of the sort of races that we're focusing on. But anyway, having sort of lost about $25 on Saturday, I did have one of my black bookers running on Sunday, a horse called Panagsama I've spoken about a couple of times, which I thought eventually the trainer might get it sorted out. But I decided that I was going to run the wagon wheel over that particular race. It's a lowly race. I think it was a benchmark 58. It was over 1,200 metres, which was sort of on the borderline of the right distance. But having done it, it came up with the top selection being a horse called Hawkstone, and the wagon wheel rated it at $3.80, but I managed to get $19 about it, and it rated Panagsama as the second selection in the race at $4.80, and $6 was available. So I did invest in both of those horses. Now I've taken a screen grab here just after the start of the race, and I'm going to play the race for you, I guess, to give some commentary about why I don't think paying too much attention to the jockeys is going to be a detriment to getting some good returns. Now in this particular race, we've got Sheridan Clark riding Hawkstone. Now Sheridan is a 4-kilogram claiming apprentice, so she's very inexperienced. And Celine Gaudry on horse number 5 here is a 3-kilogram apprentice in the country. So we've got these 2 inexperienced jockeys riding these horses, which do tend to go out in front of the field. The rest of the jockeys in the race are far more experienced, and you would expect that they would be better able to rate their horses. But as the race unfolds, it becomes quite clear that the senior jockeys have misjudged what's going on in the race, and so sort of having penalties for inexperienced jockeys or bonuses for very experienced jockeys in this case would have changed the odds. I think Hawkstone probably would still have come out as the top pick, but at probably a longer price. Whatever the case, I did back both of them, and as you can see here, Hawkstone did go on to win the race. So I've had $10 on Hawkstone. Now I should have actually had $13.50, but it was coming out of a picnic race, so it was up in class, and I thought, oh yeah, this is going to be $10 down the toilet for sure. But it did win the race. Panagsama was not successful. So let's just go and have a look at how the race panned out.
All set, signal given, gates are back. Jumped in a good line, fast out Hawkstone, going quickly on the outside, Rock My Frock, Neroni, and there's Maldestro burning through. 2 lengths, Lord Almighty, Unique Bambino, Panagsama, 2.5, Marinsky, Got a Pulse, and Moose Jaw is the last one there, flying along in front. On the inside, Maldestro going too quick with Hawkstone there, flying all right. They're 7 lengths in front. In third position, Rock My Frock, Lord Almighty, Neroni, Unique Bambino, Panagsama, Marinsky, Got a pulse, and a length away at the tail of the field is Moose Jaw as they come off the back. Mel Destro a length in front of Hawkstone. 8 lengths away, moving up, Rock My Frock, Lord Almighty, Neroni. Unique Bambino, nowhere to go, and a mile off the speed. Panasama the outside, Marininsky's a minute back. The 2 leaders have absolutely gone hurtling in front. They turn the bend. They're about 5 clear. Front runner is Mal Destro from Hawkstone. Unique Bambino finally into the clear, starting to run on. The front runner is Mal Destro. Surely he's too far in front of Hawkstone. Unique Bambino. Marininsky getting home when it's all over, but it's going to be Mal Destro just in front. Oh, Hawkstone might have got him. I'm not sure. Hawkstone or Mal Destro. Neroni's flown to run third, I think, from Unique Bambino and Marininsky Panasama. Lord Almighty got a pulse. A fair way back in the field, Moose Jaw, and the last one home is Rock My Frock.
Well, Panasama no longer lives in the black book. Here it is finishing, I think, almost second last in the race, or certainly well away from the winner. There's Hawkstone just getting up on the line to win the race. Panasama is sacked. I think my black bookers are down now to a total of 4, and I'm beginning to wonder whether I really have any idea whatsoever about whether a horse is a black booker and worthy of betting on in the future. So perhaps I should be just better off sticking with the wagon wheel. Anyway, let's go to look at the races for this week. Well, I've only been able to find 3 races that I think are worthy of applying the wagon wheel to this week. And the first race is tonight at Canterbury in race number 5. Now, it certainly satisfies most of the race metrics. $150,000 is above average prize money. It's a listed race. And it's right on the borderline of my preference. Normally I wouldn't be betting in a 1200 metre race, but in this particular case, only 7 runners in the field, and all of them except for one have some form on the board, and so I think there's a good chance that the wagon wheel can analyse this quite effectively. Only time will tell, of course. The one that is first up, though, actually turns out to be the top selection in the race, a horse called Through the Cracks, which is rated at $2.96 by the wagon, and currently you can get $4.80. But one that's really interesting is Oriental Runner, rated at $8.50, so it's not well fancied by the wagon wheel, but it's currently at $81, but I've already backed it for the place. I've backed it at $30 the place, so in other words, it can run first or second, had $5.50 on it, so if it gets up, we're going to be getting about $165 back if it can run first or second in the race. Anyway, that's the first race. Borderline, but having a go at it anyway. The second race is tomorrow, Rosehill Race 8, the January Cup. Again, a listed race over 2,000 metres, $150,000 in prize money. Plenty of chances in the field according to the wagon wheel, but only 3 to bet on. And the top selection, So You Win, at $3.50 odd. We can get $6.50 at the moment, so that's definitely going to be a bet. And the other 2, Welsh Legend and Pecuniary Interest, down at the bottom here, just above the prices that the wagon wheel have them assessed at. So that's race number 2, $26 onto that race. Looking at Canterbury tonight, $33 on that one. The last race is Gold Coast Race 7 tomorrow. Only 2 chances in this, and the favourite here, Lord Ardmore, actually was nominated to run at Rosehill, but's been scratched out of that to run in the Gold Coast. The Tab Wave 1800 metre race, weight for age, so high quality race, $250,000 in prize money. And this is about the first time I've seen the wagon wheel rate a horse at odds on. Now we can get $4.20 about it at the moment on the TAB. Awesomely good overs there, and then the only other chance, C. Marie, rated at $3.68. We can get $13 about that one at the moment. So $40 going out into that race. So 40 plus 26 is 66 plus 33. So if the prices stay as they are, we'll definitely have turned the bank over once, and then we can reassess exactly what we're going to do going forwards. So that's it for this week. Thanks for watching. Happy punting to everyone. Let's hope we can have some success, and hidden behind the happy punting sign here, but Hawkstone getting up just on the line. If we can get another result like that this weekend, then that will be awesomely good for the punting balance. Hope you're keeping well, and I'll catch up with you on Sunday for the weekly review of the market. And I look forward to catching up with you then.